Alright, so I'm taking over as tour guide. We had to park someplace different than expected, and that kind of screwed us up a little bit. We needed to figure out something for a lunch option, and 30 minutes lunch in a very crowded town center is kind of a challenge, but we got it figured out. So I'm taking the first group of 25 students, and we are on our way to the Iceman Museum. Kind of see them behind. And this city is settled by both Germanic and Italian speaking people. Well, I think Germans, I think Italians. And so as a result, we end up with a lot of German architecture and language, and also a lot of Italian architecture and language. And that makes it kind of interesting. What'd you think of the museum?
It was really interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah, especially just because I'm freshman year. I feel like we make a big deal out of it.
No, it's fine. Go right ahead.
So it was really interesting to finally see that ancient artifact that could explain so many different things, especially around this area of the world.
Yeah. So you really enjoyed the visit?
Yeah.
I know it was a little short, but
yeah, I even got a pin that says Otakan.
Alright, anyway.
Pictures and videos don't do it justice.
Yeah.
So you really don't realize how fragile it looks, and the fact that it has like an emergency room in the hospital, and it has the two different ice boxes.
So we got everyone's attention for a couple of reasons. As you guys can see, I've got the selfie stick here. I'm going to pass it around one last time for you guys, if you could just kind of share some of your greatest experiences on this trip, things that you'll never forget, that sort of thing. I'd also like to take a moment and propose a toast, something new that I would like to start with you guys. And I'd like for us all to take a moment and thank Nestor for being such an awesome tour director. So if you would please raise a glass. To Nestor. To Nestor. Don't worry, it's only water. Now, one other thing, I think you guys would all agree that Nestor has an open invitation to come visit us in Chicago. Oh yeah. So, let me set this down for a second. So in order to prepare Nestor for visiting us in Chicago, I thought it was really important that he learn a little bit about our culture, some things that are important to us, one of which is one of our most important sports teams, the Chicago Cubs. So we're going to make Nestor a Cub. Oh, thank you. There you go. There you go. All right. So we'll pass the. You guys want first? Well, you guys should. Yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you. So I think my favorite part would probably have to be the gondola ride in Venice. I think it was so cool how they sang to us and all that. So I think that was my favorite part. But I also liked Rome for the Colosseum and all the history.
I think my favorite places to go were the basilicas and seeing the Vatican and being on top of St. Peter's. No, Paul. Wait, what?
Duomo? No. Can't help you.
Paul being concept, right? I don't know. You know what? St. Francis. Cool basilicas. Great. Much wow. Very Doge Palace.
Pass it on.
My favorite part has to be, it's definitely Pompeii, Rome, and Florence. If I could get any bigger. Pompeii was really cool. I like the history. Same as Florence.
No one here.
I liked it all.
Buon appetito. Buon appetito.
One of the most favorite thing I did was the gondola ride because it was so cool and relaxing. relaxing and quiet, but at the same time, like, super exciting. And I loved Venice and Assisi. Assisi was also one of my favorite places because when I went to Assisi, that's what I pictured Italy would be like.
I absolutely loved the Vatican, the Colosseum, and seeing the Duomo in Florence. It was just amazing to be able to explore and see for yourself places that we've learned about in school and throughout our lives, and it was so beautiful.
So my favorite part was Rome in the Colosseum. Yeah, it's close, but it's not in it. I went further away. Okay. Then the archaeologist site in Rome, and also the gondola ride in Venice. My favorite part was the Colosseum. It was awesome. I really liked Assisi and Bolzano too. They're like laid back places. It's nice, different from the city.
Well, my favorite was the Colosseum.
My favorite was Pompeii. My favorite was the gondola ride.
My favorite was seeing the cities at night and seeing everybody walking around, seeing how the city is on a normal day.
My favorite was the gondola ride. My favorite was also the gondola ride. Your face is bright red.
I enjoyed Venice a lot. Yeah.
My favorite part was probably climbing the Duomo. And looking at the beautiful view and taking all the perfect photos.
The food is pretty great too.
Yeah. Are you gonna and spending an entire week before the bag mood, I guess. That and I have a lot of good photos and I'm really pretty, so that worked out.
Okay, so I think my favorite part was Rome about the trip because you got to experience so many. You got to. He's not gonna edit this. About this. Okay, so you got to see so many things in such a little amount of time, which is like a good and a bad thing. But with like the amount of time that we've had, it was a good part that you got to see everything that you wanted to see, and then like it's crazy how you just like turned the corner and it's there. So that was my favorite experience.
I had mine.
Alright, so I'm exhausted looking, but I've never been more happy to be exhausted because we have just crammed so many things this week. And it's crazy. It's been such a great opportunity, but I'm very blessed to take advantage of. So my favorite part would be, I think, just exploring in general. Whether we were on a tour or on the bus, I look out the window and I see mountains. I'm just like, wow, a mountain. We don't have those in Antioch, Illinois. The highest point in Antioch, Illinois is probably McMillan Field, and that's seeping because it's a pile of trash. So Italy was good. So, I mean, Italy's beautiful.
In closing.
I love it. It blows me away. It's nothing like what we have in the States.
I know I saw that. Literally on the bus ride from the airport to Puddle. I was like,
my favorite part of Italy was probably the culture shock that we had. All of these hoodies, and also one of my favorite. Oh, there's meat on it. I bought all of them except for see, which I'm kind of upset about. But the culture shock, I liked spotting out all the gypsy kids. That was the gypsies and the gypsy kids is probably a high point. But I really liked Pompeii and I like the Roman ruins and seeing what it was such a long time ago and how it's still.
Just make sure it's still working. Yep.
And how it's still up today, even though it's been built so long ago. Yeah. Gypsy kids in Pompeii. Italy! Hi! This is so awkward. You just see your first. Girlfriend's talk show. We're talking about Italy
and stuff. Another tomato. My favorite part was probably visiting the Vatican because it was like it was huge and like not just it was huge. It was like it's been there for like years and years. Like all the history they have inside. It's just like really cool, especially like being like a believer in Christ. Like it's amazing to see like all the like the history that's there. So that was like cool. And I really love the CC because it was like small. It was like just a relaxing kind of like chill town, and it had really good cannolis. So that was
I would say my favorite part of Italy, well, it's hard to choose, but anything that had like ruins to look at was pretty interesting. Just to know like all the history behind everything that's there, because we don't really have anything in America that is as old as the stuff that we saw in Italy, so it's really cool. Because we learned a lot about it in school, but to actually experience it was probably the coolest thing.
An hour.
I am now passing on. Hey!
Yeah, okay. We could do like a combined.
my favorite part of Italy.
I'm just gonna go for it.
My favorite part of Italy was the food. It was really good, and I really like the gelato. For example, that's lasagna. That's lasagna, but still. And my favorite place was probably a sushi because it just looked really pretty there.
Oh, hi. Hi. Did you do this yet? Alright. I think my favorite thing was being by all the gelato. There's gelato everywhere. Holla to that. And I like ice cream. It's way better here than in America because it's like it just tastes better. And it's tiramisu. And I messed up. I don't have a routine. And there's a lot of cute little Italian dogs here. There's like a bunch of cute little shops and like it's like fun seeing how people used to live in Italy. Veal. Love the veal. No. But I don't know. I really like the gelato and like the atmosphere it had. So yeah.
Okay. Hi. I think my favorite part was probably just like the whole experience of getting to see the country and see new things. I felt like each place we went had like a different experience to it, and just seeing all the historical things that we have like learned about in school, and just seeing things that we don't have in America.
My favorite part about Italy was definitely the history behind everything. I'm a very big history nerd, so just like getting to see all the different aspects of history, like whether it was Roman ruins or Pompeii, it was just really exciting for me to actually get to see what I've learned throughout high school, and then also just like the different atmosphere and seeing how things are done in a different country. That was really cool. So yeah.
Talking about the history of the coffee, and that's all I have to say.
My favorite part was Rome because it's just magical. Well, Kelly, tell you.
The coffee.
The coffee was really great. The gelato was really great. And the shopping there's a lot of cool stores. And I just love being with my best friends. Best friends.
Also a lot of dogs. There were a lot of coffee. I liked the coffee a lot. Paid a fee. Paid a fee here. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Don't pay. My favorite part was definitely the coffee.
Stop.
I never used it today, but I'm sure it was great. And I really enjoyed the CC and the little town and the mountains of Italy. I heard that. Very beautiful. The food was great. I loved Rome. Florence. It's all pretty chill. Venice was lonely. Venice was interesting. The gondola ride made it good though. Yeah. Made it work. It was
Italy was really cool. It was really pretty. My favorite part was Assisi and Venice and gelato. Yeah, totally coming back. Yeah. was the trip to the Vatican. My favorite part about Italy was Venice and Rome. Okay. So I would say that my favorite part of the trip so far has been Rome. Because I don't know, I just felt like Rome just like topped everything else. And in the beginning I said that Rome was gonna be my favorite, and I knew it was gonna be my favorite, so it's no surprise that it was. And they just like everything there is so big, and it's like so much more extravagant than anything else. You know, like in Pisa, it was just like a little town, and you know everything is nice. But then Rome was just like Rome, like you know, all roads lead to Rome. And I really felt that there. You know, and then like the Roman Forum, and you know, it was just also great. And the thing right now is that I'm not upset that we're leaving because I'm not upset that we're leaving because I know that I'm gonna come back. Just like when I go places like Florida or whatever, and it's like, well, I know I'm gonna come back, so you know, I'll see it again someday. Yeah, I'm not thinking about like, oh my gosh, this is the last time I'm ever gonna see it, because I know it's not the last time.
Yeah, Venice was nice.
Wait, is it even going?
Yeah.
Okay, we've established this. So my favorite part was, well, my favorite place was Rome, like Lauren. It was just like so ancient. You know, like there's just a lot going on.
Like your
I
jokes.
guess. But my favorite experience was in Venice. The gondola ride was so fun.
I forgot about that. I like the gondola ride.
Wait, I gotta add one more thing.
Our gondolier's name was
no.
Wait, I was
gonna talk. That's
he was
the only
just a
thing I
very
had.
fun guy, and he just made the whole experience super fun. And it was just it was exactly what I imagined it would be. But yeah, I'll probably move back soon to Italy, probably when I'm like 20, and I'll visit Milan like we were promised, and Verona, and go to Sicily probably, and yeah, and it'll be so fun. And so, see you later. See you soon. Ciao, Italy.
Well, I'm gonna hold this so Brianna can be in the background because she hates it. So I would say this is really weird. My favorite part was Venice because it was less creepy than Rome. There were all the guys like, "Shower, pretty shower, what pretty girl." That's true. You're right. Yeah. I know. No one was pushy.
At night.
And there was less tourism, so that was good. So you actually got a little bit of the culture. And the gondola was really cool. Okay, bye. Ciao.
Okay, my favorite part was Venice. It was very pretty, and the gondolas were my favorite part because it's just so much fun and it's an experience. And I hope to visit Italy soon, like a place that I've never been to, like Tuscaloosa. Ciao. Here.
All right. Hello, this is us on our last day of our trip in Italy. And the thing that I will always remember is, besides going to the Vatican, is going to Assisi. Thought it was pretty much the coolest town I've seen in a long time. Assisi. And and maybe the ridiculous gondola ride. That gondola ride was pretty hysterical. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be nice and peaceful. Ours was the exact opposite.
There's so much.
Can we just all go in at the same time? Up to down, up to down, up to down.
Up to down.
I think it's worth noting that the kids have been great. We haven't had a single problem. We didn't lose anybody. Everybody showed up on time, despite the fact that we were in completely different cities on any given day. They were able to find where they were going. They got very well acclimated to the living arrangements here, which are sometimes interesting, like no toilet seats
Or a 5-foot tall bathtub.
no toilets, so we had that experience as well. So the kids have taken everything in stride. It's been a great opportunity to see a lot of stuff, and they're probably going to need to do some laundry when they get home because there's lots of smelly feet here. So good luck with that, parents.
Up to down, up to down.
This is my best angle. The Lamp Master. So, I'm really not good at the on-film stuff, so I'm more of a candid person.
Candid is not how I define your photos.
No, she takes like 37 photos.
I really enjoyed seeing the Sistine Chapel. I thought it was really cool. I agree with this one, and the fact that the kids were really awesome. It was drama-free. They were great kids.
They woke up, they cried.
They woke up. We didn't have to do 2 wake-up calls. They went to bed with me on time. They were really awesome. So that's really what makes the trip is the kids enjoying it, loving it, and being awesome. This one's going to talk about the Duomo and how much you love it.
Harrington signing off.
Harrington signing off.
Let me just lower this to normal height. There we go.
We are going to go together.
Hi, Enrico.
Some sleep.
Enrico just left as a bus driver.
So good. Except for that one beer incident thing. That was not great.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Our favorite memory that we are going to have from this trip is having cafes everywhere we go.
Yes. Multiple times a day.
We either got the espresso, which is a straight shot of coffee,
Or
we did the cappuccino, which is coffee and milk.
And yesterday we went to a cafe that was founded in 1720.
I almost forgot about that.
That was fancy. They served us in silver. That was legit.
$6.50 a piece.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny.
Every penny. Ferry rides, I like the ferry rides.
Ferry rides are cool. There was cafes on the ferry rides. Another thing that I must say about the trip is that I'm going to miss Nestor a lot. He was our tour guide.
Nessie.
Let's show a quick video of Nestor.
You're on camera.
Say hi.
Say hello.
Alright, that's it.
Good song.
I have a man crush on Nestor.
You got DJ Ernie and Kathy out. Kitty, your turn.
Kitty. Overall, it's a great trip.
No fish right here.
And yes, no fish here.
These videos are real.
That's our dinner.
Good timing.
And the kids were great. They had a wonderful time. My favorite part, I think the kids too, was Florence, especially the morning where we had relaxing 3 hours to do whatever we wanted. So, good time, good trip.